Hello, hello. I am Stephanie Ford, and I am here today to talk about the Pedal Posse Divas. We are an amazing group of women cyclists, and we've been probably cycling together for the past 3 years. I've been riding a bike, of course, like some of you. I started riding as a kid, and as an adult, I continue riding. And I had just a bike from Walmart, and I would ride the trails and by myself. And at some point, I needed repairs for my bike. So I took it to the local bike shop, and he said, "We don't fix department store bikes." I said, unbeknownst to me, I was riding a department store bike, but it worked. It worked. It served its purpose. So I decided I was going to get a real bike. I was going to be a real bike rider. So I purchased a road bike, a Trek with the drop handlebars and dual pedals. So I was clipping in and clipping out and fell a million times, but I was a real bike rider. I had my kit and my water bottles. So I continued riding solo, just on the trails, and started posting on Facebook. So my running friends started saying, like, "Where do you ride? I have a bike. I have a bike." So we got together, maybe about 6 or 8 of us, and started riding the trails and decided we need to come up with a name because we're this group. We're riding. So we came up with the Pedal Posse Divas. I created a Facebook page that had about 8 people. Today we have 170 members on our Facebook page. So, yes. So we ride weekly. We typically have weekly during the summer and spring, summer, and fall season. We have maybe 12 to 15 ladies who come out. During special times like holidays, we may have upward of 30 ladies who come out. So it's really, really fun. And I kind of realized that my love for cycling was spreading, or it was contagious, because I did a half marathon in Niagara Falls, and I decided I was going to reserve a bike so that I can ride while I was here. So I kind of posted on Facebook like, "Oh, I rented a bike. Here's the number. You should ride too." About an hour later, the bike shop owner called and said, "I don't know what you said, but I had about 20 ladies call and say, 'We want to reserve a bike with Stephanie for such and such a day.'" So we did just that. We were in Niagara Falls. We did the race, and the next day we did this about 15-mile bike ride. They were probably going to kill me, but I was like, "Come on, just keep pedaling. It's fun. We can do it." So this is my way of getting people to ride. For some reason, I have this ability to say it's fun, and people just say, "Okay, I'll get a bike." Okay. So I get calls all the time. "I'm ready to ride a bike. My knees are aching. I think I'm ready." And I'm always like, "Okay, when you want to go to the bike store?" Like, let's go. I probably encouraged about 20 people over the last 2 years to purchase bikes and to come out and ride. And so I try to kind of help them out and do this or do that. But overall, for me, it's just fun. So that's how I kind of draw them in. It's just fun. It's fun. And who doesn't want to ride a bike and be a kid and have some fun? So in closing, I will say, I forgot to mention, we started doing bike tours. So we've been to New York. We did 40 miles there. We did Hershey Park. We did the Tour de Shore, where we did 65 miles from Philly to Atlantic City. So we're just doing all this stuff with bicycling, and so it's fun to me. So that's always my motto. It's fun. Just get a bike. Just ride. Just keep pedaling. So in closing, I will say, bicycling for me represents freedom. I can get on my bike and really have no destination in mind, but I can just pedal, and I can pedal for a couple hours at a time. I can stop when I want and snack and drink, but keep pedaling. So I really want everybody to experience this sense of freedom that I get when I ride a bike, because it really is fun. Your butt might hurt initially, but you just have to keep coming back. You have to keep coming back. So all of these people, typically when we go to a bike shop, I'll post on my page and say, "Oh, I got another victim to get a bike." So if anybody would like to come out and ride with us, we are on Facebook, Pedal Posse Divas Philly. We're also, follow us on Instagram. We're Pedal Posse Divas. We would love to have you. But sorry, only ladies. Only ladies. Sorry.